Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. Today's topic is Cosmic Pisces Classroom. Saturn, the strict supervisor, enters Pisces on 29th March 2025 and he stays in this classroom till 23rd February 2028. Now this video is going to be very different from my normal astrological videos. Rather, I have tried to bring a little bit of my creative side into this video. So welcome all of you to Pisces High, the most dreamy, creative and mysterious class in the entire zodiac school. The classroom itself, that is the sign of Pisces, is like an art studio mixed with a meditation hall filled with soft music, flowing water and cosmic paintings. It is a place of dreams, illusions and deep emotions. Now we will look at the different members present in this classroom. First, let me introduce you to the principal, who is none other than the Sun. The principal of Pisces High loves to inspire, give students big visions about the future, but he does not always notice when things are chaotic. I will introduce you to the second member in this classroom. He will enter this classroom on 29th March 2025 at 11:01 p.m. IST, and he is none other than Saturn, the strict supervisor. Saturn will be at 0 degrees on 29th March 2025 in the sign of Pisces. Enter Saturn, the headmaster, standing at the door right at 0 degrees Pisces. He does not like the principal's son and thinks that this school is way too relaxed. This class is too relaxed. His mission now is to bring order, discipline and reality checks in this classroom. Now let me introduce you to the students. So the first student here is Venus or Shukra, who is an artist, who is a singer, who wants to spread love and beauty. Then we have the second student, Neptune, who is a dreamy poet lost in another dimension. We have Mercury or Buddha, who is the fast talker, always chatting and learning something new. And then we have Rahu, the trickster, who is constantly breaking tradition and boundaries. Another student, Moon or Chandra, he is the emotional one who always wants to feel safe and comfortable. But now the supervisor Saturn enters the classroom. The music suddenly stops. The dreamy students suddenly freeze. It's now time for a reality check, exams and strict rules. So reality check begins on 29th March 2025 when Saturn enters Pisces at 0 degrees. This means deep karmic cleansing is going to happen. Now the dreamers in Pisces can no longer run away from their responsibilities. He is going to bring about new rules. He sets new rules in the class, forcing all the students to prove that their dreams are real. No more illusions. So Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac, and therefore this means that new rules or laws will come for gurus, astrologers, spiritual institutions and schools. Exams, expect big changes in spirituality, creativity and emotions. If you have been escaping reality till now, Saturn will catch you and make you face the truth as well as see the consequences. Now when Saturn enters Pisces on 29th March 2025, simultaneously there is a solar eclipse that will happen in Pisces. Solar eclipse signifies a major reset. Solar eclipse in Pisces means hidden truths will come to the light. The whole class, that is the world, will go through a spiritual and emotional shake-up. Old things will end, making space for a new reality. Expect shifts in religion, spirituality and creative industries. With Saturn starting at 0 degrees Pisces, this eclipse will feel like a karmic judgment day. It is a time to clean up your mistakes and wrong beliefs. Now let us move out of this class. We have Uranus at 0 degrees in Taurus. Uranus is the rebel who sits in the cafeteria that is the sign of Taurus, which represents food, wealth, and economy. So while Saturn is setting rules in the classroom, Uranus is in the cafeteria, flipping tables, questioning traditional dishes, and shaking up the economy. The headmaster Saturn stares at him, but he does not care. So big financial revolutions are coming. Expect shifts in banking, stock market, and how we see wealth. Unconventional modes of currency like crypto will go up. Due to Jupiter here, the prices of gold will rise. Taurus represents stability, money, and food, but Uranus brings sudden shocks and revolutions. So you may see shifts in global currencies, disruptions in food supplies. We also have Jupiter in Taurus, who is the wealthy senior, the mentor, and the guide. He tries to expand wealth, stability, and knowledge. He tries to act as a counterbalance to Saturn's strictness, offering rewards to those who work hard and invest wisely. Jupiter represents gold, so he shows that gold can go up in these years. Expect growth in agriculture, practical wisdom, because wherever Jupiter sits, there is expansion, and the sign of Taurus represents wealth, economy, agriculture, and food. Now let me introduce you to one more rebel, that is Mars, who does not like the strict supervisor Saturn, and currently Mars is therefore sitting in Gemini at 28 degrees. He is a hot-headed senior and he likes to be very aggressive, fast. He is always arguing and debating in the sign of Gemini and pushing the boundaries in Gemini. His energy is restless, so expect heated arguments in media, politics, and global conversations, because the sign of Gemini represents the media and communication sector. Now, since Mars aspects Ketu in Virgo, we may see sudden conflicts, exposure of hidden truths, and fast moving events in the world. Oh, I forgot to introduce you to Ketu in Virgo. He is the silent observer. He is the detached one, analyzing everything in Virgo's analytical perfectionist way. Since many planets are aspecting him simultaneously, hidden truths will explode into the open. Secrets related to the natural sixth house, that is related to health, government systems, diseases, vaccines, may be exposed as soon as Saturn starts entering the sign of Pisces. Now, what does this transit mean for us? Let us look at the global effects, spiritual and emotional shakeup. Many people lose faith in illusions and seek deeper truths. Protests will happen, people will start awakening and questioning governments. Economic revolutions will happen. With Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, financial structures could suddenly change. Technology versus reality battle, AI, digital money, virtual reality will evolve rapidly and change everything around us. Secrets and scandals will be exposed, corrupt systems, hidden truths will come out. Let us look at the personal effects. Be ready for karmic cleansing, old cycles end, let go of past things and mistakes. Ground your dreams. It is time to make your spiritual and creative goals very practical, because the strict supervisor Saturn is now present in Pisces, who will show you the reality. Be financially smart. With Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, invest wisely, avoid impulsive spending. Expect sudden changes. With Mars in Gemini, news, debates, and global shifts will be fast moving. Stay emotionally strong. Solar eclipse in Pisces will be intense, so don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Are you ready for Saturn's lessons? Major reset of reality, dreams, and global power. The classroom of Pisces is no longer a free-flowing art space. Saturn has arrived here and the exams start. Will you pass this test? Do give your views in the comment section. But before that, let us look at some historical events that happened whenever Saturn transited Pisces. So Saturn returns to the same sign after 30 years. So let us go back to the period of 1994-1996. At that time, there was an internet boom. Hello digital world. Economic shifts happened, financial markets started evolving. There was a spiritual awakening. People turned to self help, new age ideas, and meditation. Let us go back 30 years again. We'll reach the period of 1964 to 1967. So there was a civil rights movement, justice and activism surged in that time. Hippie and counterculture era, people rejected traditional systems and beliefs. There were big steps in space exploration. For example, the moon landing. Let us go back another 30 years. You reach the period of 1935-1938. The world was just recovering from Great Depression. World War II happened. People were diving deep into psychology, philosophy, and spirituality. So what is the common pattern that you notice here? Every time Saturn enters Pisces, we see big economic, social, and spiritual shifts. And now he is going to remain in Pisces from 2025 to 2028. So what is going to happen in this time frame? Borders will shift. There will be big debates on immigration and national identity. Old systems will collapse. This is the sign of liberation, and Saturn represents old systems here. So governments, leaders, corporations can face endings in this time period. This is the sign of spirituality. So people seek deeper meaning in life. Technology advances, AI and virtual reality change our life. In this time frame itself, we will find proof of extraterrestrial life and aliens. Expect recession and financial restructuring, because Saturn is Karma Karaka and this is the sign of leaving. So people will lose their jobs, there will be recession and financial restructuring. Rise of crypto, decentralized finance, and new money systems will happen. There will be a mass awakening. People will question everything they believe in. There will be mental health focus. There will be more awareness about issues such as anxiety, depression, and emotional well-being. There will be a creativity explosion. Expect powerful music, films, and art that deeply touch your soul. So now the next question is, how do we survive this Saturn transit? The first thing is face the truth. Do not run away from your problems. Saturn wants you to be real with yourself, and what you don't like to face, he will make you face that. Protect your energy. Saturn is about boundaries and restrictions, so boundaries do matter. Avoid toxic people and energy draining situations. Lastly, Pisces is a sign of spirituality and surrender. So trust your intuition. Pisces is about deep inner knowing. Meditate more, journal your day, and reflect on what happened throughout the day. Prepare for financial change. Save and invest wisely. Pisces is the sign of creativity, so use music, art, and dance for healing. Pisces loves self-expression. Saturn in Pisces thus shows a time for endings, spiritual awakening, deep transformation. If you learn from the past, you can easily navigate through this transit with wisdom and higher awakening and self-realization. So friends, Saturn has arrived in Pisces and the exams start. Will you pass this test? Do give your views in the comment section. If you like this video, do mark it as liked on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button. You can reach us through our email ID astrosevaworld@yahoo.com. You can also visit our website astroseva.tripod.com to know more about us. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and stay safe.